Hi everyone, I'm Yasi, and since Tyke did a vlog already on this channel, I thought I better get on doing at least a quick one. For this video, I just wanted to introduce myself and give you a little bit of a backstory on my life and my experiences with anxiety and depression. So you kind of know where I'm coming from and who I am, and so I'm not just some random chick talking to you, since I think probably probably all of our subscribers are from Tyke's personal channel. And yeah, so hi. I'm Yasi. I am 27. I'm Tyke's sister-in-law. I have a 4-month-old son who is sleeping in the playpen. You see it? The playpen right behind me will probably wake up at some point during this video. And myself, my husband, my son, and our 2 cats are currently living in my parents' basement. This is due to a perfect shitstorm of circumstances that I've touched on my personal channel. And I also plan on making a funny channel trailer for my personal channel that kind of recaps it again, so I don't want to repeat myself too much, but yeah, we live in my parents' basement, all 5 of us. It's a little bit crowded. I can give you a quick tour. You are currently sitting in my office, obviously, because you're actually sitting in the middle of my desk, because you're a webcam. Over here, let's see, do you see it? Where there's this weird little, that's a bassinet thingy, sleeper thing. It's actually a cat bed right now. This, whoop, hang on, I can't do pointy. This is going to be the nursery, but right now the playpen's over there. That in that corner is the bedroom. Directly behind me is actually a fireplace, but that's our closet. Over here is our living room. With the playpen, because if I sleep on the couch, I can reach into the playpen without having to sit up, and that's a big plus since Isaac is not yet sleeping through the night. Oh yeah, my son's name is Isaac. Isaac Orion, which is like the coolest name ever, and he's like the cutest baby ever. When he wakes up, inevitably, I will show him to you. Anyways, show him to you, show you to him, show him to you. Yes, that's words. Words, hang on, sorry. I'm thinking for the vlogs that I do in front of my computer, because as you can see, there's this like horrendous wallpaper down here, and I don't really like vlogging down here because of it. But for the vlogs that I do from my computer, I will use this crappy webcam, because I'm pretty sure it's the same as Tyke's. I think 720p Logitech, yeah, it's the same thing. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but so then there's at least like, there's some consistency, and then if I vlog from like outside or upstairs where the walls are nicer or something, then I'll have to use my digital camera, which takes nicer videos, but my computer also doesn't like editing those videos, so yeah. And anxiety and depression. Okay, so I have been dealing with anxiety and depression since I was about grade 7, I think. I don't know what age you are then. And my first recollection is one morning not wanting to go to school and like crying, sitting in my living room crying, like, no, I just don't want to go to school. My mom's like, what's wrong? Are you having trouble with school? Or are the girls mean? Like, what's wrong? Like, no, I just don't want to go. There's no reason. I just don't want to go. She ended up calling my teacher, and my teacher pulled me aside, said the same thing, like, are the girls making fun of you? It's like, of course the girls are making fun of me. I'm the Pokemon girl. But I owned that shit. For some reason they were making fun of me because I still liked Pokemon, and in grade 7, which is like, what, you're 12? Obviously, I'm still gonna like Pokemon. I remember coming back from March break in grade 6, and all of a sudden, no one liked Pokemon anymore. I don't know why. Everyone loved it before March break, and then it came back after, and nobody liked it. And you were a loser if you liked it. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna stop liking it just because you don't like my Pikachu shirt. So I went into grade 7, and I was known as the Pokemon girl. Needless to say, not very popular, but I owned that shit. I wore a big-ass Pokeball around my neck. I had a Pikachu shirt. I think I had a Jigglypuff t-shirt, too. I carried my Game Boy around with me. I don't even know if it was Game Boy Color at that point. Yeah, it probably was Game Boy Color at that point, but I had the original, like, gray. Oh god, I don't have that anymore. That's so sad. Anyways, I didn't know at the time that I was experiencing depression or anxiety. I didn't have a word for it, and I continued to have issues periodically throughout high school. Again, not knowing the name for it, not knowing what it was, just kind of making some bad decisions, often in the winter, which culminated in my dropping out of high school in the second semester of grade 12. I had to go back for a year due to me taking an online class and not finishing it, and I had to go back for a year, so I wasn't like months away from graduating. I was like a year away from graduating, so I wasn't that stupid. But yeah, this all culminated in me um, dropping out of high school in grade 12. And to this day, like, I don't know why, I just felt like I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't have the motivation, I didn't care, and I just really didn't want to deal with the dramatic fucking girls. Oh, I hope it's okay that we swear in these vlogs. Um, but yeah, so I didn't actually have a word, a name for my depression until I was in my 20s, early 20s, and I managed to do, like, I struggled with going back to school a couple times. I finally graduated when I was 21. I went to college for a year, and I managed to get through that on the high of a new relationship. That's when I started dating Chico, my common law husband guy thing, father of my child, baby dad? Ugh, no, whatever, him. Um, and then again, the depression hits, and I didn't want to go back for a second year. I finished my first year of, it was general arts and science, so like, big whoop, it's not really worth anything. I planned to go into another program. I was in it for like a month and a half, and again, like, I can't deal with stupid people. I hear stupid people saying stupid things, and I'm like, I just need to not be here anymore. I can't be here. I can't listen. I get so angry. I think if I could turn my ears off, my life would be perfect. I would not get anxiety. I wouldn't lose faith in humanity on the daily. I would be a much happier person. But I can't turn my ears off. I have to hear all the stupid things that people around me say. Yay. Well, now I don't really have friends, and I live at home and take care of a baby all the time, so I don't have to hear stupid things. I just have to hear almost giggles and whines and crying and some impressively adult gas come from my baby. Anyways, where was I? What was I talking about? Depression, college. Okay, yeah, and then I got pregnant because, you know, I was 26 and my husband was 36, and I want to have a bunch of children. I never wanted to have children until I started dating him, and like 6 months after I started dating him, I was like, I want to get married and have children. I want to have lots of children. There need to be a bunch of little Chicos unleashed on the world. So yeah, I got pregnant when I was 26, and this depression happens. It was in the winter most of the time, except the last winter. It started in August, which isn't even fall yet. So I was pregnant, and like, okay, we have to deal with this. I am terrified of postpartum depression and postpartum psychosis, where like you hear voices and try to kill your child. At least that's what happened in house. Yeah, terrified of that shit. So I was like, that's it. I need to get this shit. I need to get this shit together. And like, I talked to my obstetrician about it. That's the baby doctor, like while you're pregnant, the pregnant doctor, pregnancy doctor, the fetus doctor. It's the fetus doctor. Um, and I explained how like I always think that if I just buckle down and, you know, and eat right and sleep better and exercise and just try, then I can deal with it myself. And she said the smartest thing, which was, you know, sometimes you just can't deal with it yourself. It's a chemical imbalance. There's nothing you can do. You need to get some help. So I was like, oh, okay, and finally talked to my doctor about antidepressants, and I don't know if it's just because I just had a baby and like life is amazing with child, or if because it's the antidepressants working, or a combination of both, but it's now the end of the first week in December, and I'm not depressed. I mean, obviously I have some depressy days, and there are like things, like I still have like triggers. There's things that will make me depressed, but I'm better at like coming out of it, I guess. Hang on, I need to look at my baby. Sorry, I just always have to make sure he's still breathing. I know he's fine, but paranoia. I'm gonna do a video about that. I just did thumbs up and you couldn't see it. Paranoia. I'm gonna do a video about that possibly on this channel, probably on this channel. But yeah, whatever I was talking about. My antidepressants, they work. I did the thumbs up again, and you can't see it. I'm not used to this camera, obviously. And yeah, so life has been really awesome, and I'm looking forward to vlogging on this channel. I had this idea because I really like Vlogbrothers, where John and Hank Green vlog back and forth. They each do a video every week, so there's 2 videos a week, and like they talk about whatever the hell they talk about. Like it's really cool, and I mean I don't assume, consume, presume to think that I'm as articulate, intelligent, interesting, popular, whatever as them. I think they're really cool, and they're like kind of like idols. I don't know. But they are where I got the idea for vlogging back and forth. And I might invite some of my friends, 1 or 2 of my friends, like one that's gone to college and one that just lives out of town. And I thought if Tyke invited some of her friends that she doesn't get to see, then we get to all vlog back and forth and actually make some more mutual friends in the process, because we'll like all get to know each other. So I think that's a really cool idea, I hope, anyways. And that's a little bit of a backstory on me. I do have a few videos that I've been working on for my personal channel, which is Yasvarian. If you want to check it out, that's cool. I only have 5 subscribers, so I would definitely appreciate any love over there. I was doing this because I mean I'll put a link somewhere. Yeah, so that's me. I'm Yasi, and I will vlog here. The next one probably won't be for, I can't even say. I can't gauge time because time just flies by, and like the fact that the baby's still sleeping right now is amazing. I probably won't have the time to do this again. I can't gauge time. I will vlog again. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope this continues to be cool, interesting, fun,